Okay, this is Mary McCleod Bethune. Mary McCleod Bethune. That libation was to her. As to my mother and my father, Nancy Collins, Benjamin Johnson, and Mary McCleod Bethune. She was born in Mayville, South Carolina in 1875. That's about 10 years after the Emancipation Proclamation that so-called freed the slave. She passed away in 1955 in Daytona, Florida, where she established a school. It was for girls at the time. I don't know if it's co-ed now, but it was for women. Established school in St. Tona. She was an educator. She met with many famous people, John D. Rockefeller, who was sister, Roosevelt, Franklin D. Roosevelt, Eleanor Roosevelt, Henry Ford, Einstein, all of the famous, the most famous, the top 1% of the white people she met, and she was assisted by them. She was a philanthropist herself and a humanist. She fought for the right of black people. She was called the female Booker T. Washington. That's what they call her. She was the Mary McCleod Bethune, without a second, without a first, as they say. Mary McCleod Bethune is resting in peace, was still guiding us. I quest for education, for wisdom, for freedom, for victory. Mary McCleod Bethune, let that spirit come down as assist us right here and right now. Mary McCleod Bethune. As they say her name. Okay, say her name. Mary McCleod Bethune, the great educator, the great freedom fighter, the great emancipator, fought for her people. She was the only African American at the UN Charter in 48 or 45, somewhere around that time. A silent for may her spirit guide us. That's our ancestor. We are her descendants.